of Formatt with your boy Matt Jackson, aka Joffrey Killer, and we've got another JCW episode here. Another JCW episode. Like, this whole week's just been them going live, I feel like, every night. So they went live last night while I was at a party. So I'm gonna send you on down to 716 Wings, near Skate Town, USA, Danville, Virginia, and you can go out there and eat you some wings. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday. Today is Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It's the 27th. Tonight is NXT Halloween Havoc, and we will be watching that later. I don't know when Joe is expected to come over and stuff, but I am starting the day early. I'm out here and outside. I've got my heater. I've got it warm out here. I've got everything I need out here. I've got my bong. We got everything. I'll send you over there to Exotic Vapes. Exotic Vapes, near Sheets. Behind Sheets. It's a great place to go if you're trying to look for a cheap vape. Got me a new vape yesterday. It's a Lost Mary, the mega ones, the 20,000 puffs. It's a blue Baja Splash. It's amazing. But anyway, so like I said, JCW's been going live. I got my coffee here. I got me a black. Oh yeah, since we went to that party last night, dude, I was just like, hey, you got any wax? Basically for sale, you know, like, we're trying to cop some. We're trying to buy some shit, you know. This man gives me, like, it's hard to even describe how much this man gave me, but okay, so maybe I can. So if you used to get like dime bags and you know like blunt bags, 5 bags, 10 bags back in the day, like it was like a dime's worth of like, a dime worth of weed, like but it was wax, so it's this like white crumble shit. It's fucking amazing. Like, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck, is this really wax? No, my god, bro, I hit like quite a few already, and I'm so fucking high. Okay, so we've got some Halloween tunes in the background, no copyright on them. So, if you can even hear it, you'll probably hear cars everywhere. I'm outside. So, yeah. So, I like doing the show different than everybody else. Everybody else has got, like, high quality stuff. I'm sitting here trying to, do something different. I want it to be however it comes out, but anyway, so, like, live, and I want to talk to y'all a little bit. So anyway, yeah, JCW live, and I'm calling it episode 12, live from Columbia, Missouri, I guess that is. It's October 26th. It came out last night on Saturday, and we were at a party. Like I said, we were at this party, and oh my god, I don't know if it was someone's birthday or what, but dude, I don't think it was. It was just a Halloween party, but it felt like it was someone's goddamn, like, hitting a milestone or something, bro. Like, literally, we're the Highest Fuck Podcast on a normal basis, and I do the format myself, but for the Highest Fuck Podcast to be invited to this party was insane. We're getting more recognition, we're getting more, we're getting noticed more, and we're loving it. And but we were at this party, and this man had a table outside with bongs, a rig, a jar. I'm talking about a mason jar, and it was half full. Like, it was half full with just wax, bro. They had like a half ounce or an ounce of weed sitting on the table. I couldn't really tell. It looked like a half or an ounce of weed just sitting on the table. You could roll whatever you wanted. You could roll as many as you wanted, blah, blah, blah. And they already had pre-rolls rolled with already, those ones you buy in the store, fucking with the moon rocks and all that wax on it and all that shit, dude. I was so fucking high last night, people. It was insane. Oh my god, like, insanely high. I only drank 4 beers, and they weren't the strong ones, so I just drank 4 little beers, and like got a little buzz from that. So I didn't want to be drunk, because I'm trying to slowly quit, and I figured, let me just have a couple tonight, let me get loose, and let me just have fun, and like my leg was feeling a certain ways, and I know that if I just have at least a beer or two, my leg will go away. It'll stop doing its shaking thing or whatever. Because I was a little nervous, a little whatever, I guess you would say, because we're being invited to parties that we haven't been to, and like new people and all of that, and it's just an experience for us to be dealing with, and it's just awesome. Hooking out with my old friends and shit, and like, well, one old friend, and like just being connected with him for so long, and we finally getting around to actually doing things again, and it's just great. Shout out to Matt Dammit, Matt Smith, lead singer of Heretic Fork Drive. He was there last night. It was dope seeing him. He was supposed to have played, but they didn't end up playing. But there was a bunch of bands that played. It was like 4 or 5 bands that played. Shout out to Astro Bong, because that's one of our favorite bands is Astro Bong. I'll probably link them in the description since I shout them out in this episode of JCW. But the only, of course, I like to talk about life stuff too. What I do in my life sometimes. Hell of a party last night. I'm talking about when I say a table filled with paraphernalia and stuff, it was just weed related everywhere. It was so much weed to be smoked, and we smoked joints. We just smoked so much weed. And when I'm talking about the dab, they was using a spoon, and you just basically fill the spoon up and dump that shit in that motherfucker and just fucking rip that shit. So we were doing like more dab than you would usually do. Like we were doing like gangster style dabs last night. Okay, I'm not talking about no bullshit, dude. I ain't even fucking playing, dude. We were fucking smoking some hella wax. It was insane. So fucking high, man. You would think I woke up and not remember shit, but we talked to a bunch of people. Hell of a time. I entered the costume contest, but I didn't win. This dude that dressed up like a robot won. It was lit. We're going to be talking about this again. I'm just basically talking about my experience, but later on, we will be going, I don't know if we might be going live with our reactions, so we might go live tonight with our reactions or whatever, but either way, y'all hear his experience too of last night and it just being amazing. But anyway, so I guess I'll stop talking about that. We've got a hell of a show here, I guess. We had Jobber Boys come out. We had August Matthews and he's called Bang. I don't know, whatever. Versus the Backseat Boys of the tag team titles on the line. It was great. During this match, they talked about how they had gotten a cease and desist from like the WWE. And it was about Pink Kane, like I've been trying to tell y'all. Like it's Pink Kane's fault. Like I'll be talking about that later, but I wanted to throw that in there because they were talking about it during this match. So we had the Backseat Boys versus the Jobber Boys, is what I'm calling them. That's what they should just be called. So this is episode 12. I'm classifying it as 12. It's not the thumbnails for them are not the original thumbnails with the number of the episode. They're live episodes because they're leading into Devil's Night. Devil's Night's coming up the 30th, 31st, something like that, and so they're going live until that point. Like every day they're in a different city going live, and it's fucking amazing. So they're doing that, and I that's great. It's great. And I'm looking at their views. Their views are pretty good for the show and stuff. And then I'm over here, reviewing everything. I said I was going to review every little detail that I see of Lunacy. And I know these are live shows. They're not actually numbered, but it's Lunacy. They're Lunacy shows. What are they going to do? Come back and be like, oh, it's episode 9? Like, because episode 9 was actually a live episode. I mean, y'all checked it out. Episode 9 wasn't even called episode 9. That's why I'm not using their pictures anymore. That's why I'm just I'm just typing it in, and I'm doing my own little thing, and I'm not using their actual picture to promote it because they don't have one for them. Well, I guess one I created, but whatever. So, I mean, that's just what they're doing right now, live shows. And I'm going to cover every show. Whoop, whoop, Juggalo love, boy. I got my Hatchet Man on right now. Next match was Simon Gotch versus Luigi Primo. This man comes out and he's got pizza dough he runs around in his hand, and he, does the whole pizza dough thing where you flip it, flopping around and all that stuff, and it's a pretty wild thing to see. But So he does that while he's wrestling too. So it's a constant thing. It's fucking wild to see. But I was thinking Simon Gotch was going to win this match because, Simon Gotch's talent personified. He's actually a good talent. But he didn't win. He didn't win. Luigi Primo ended up winning. There was some wild stuff that happened in that match with him using throwing the fucking pizza dough and him doing his thing like that. That was pretty wild. Then we had a Mickey Knuckles promo of her talking, and then her match was next. So then we get Mickey Knuckles versus my man, Tarzan Duran, the Tarzanian Devil. He's just amazing as fuck. This match was pretty freaking dope. I like this match a lot, actually. But anyway, so there was a moment in there where she grabbed his dick and twisted it. Like, she grabbed it, twisted it, and threw him. And then the next thing you know, he gets down and bites her right on the pussy, dude. He gets graphic on this show, man. It's a weird show. But he bites her right on the pussy, man. And this dude is just so creative with all his moves and stuff. Even beyond that whole pussy biting and all that stuff that we got to see and all that shit. And, like, her twisting his dick and shit like that. But I'm just like, he's very innovative with a lot of the moves that he's doing. You've got to check Tarzan out. He is amazing. But at the end of the match, when she pinned him, she actually ended up just sitting on his face. It was wild. This match was wild. Then we had a Baba Thunder promo, which was a pretty good one from Commander Aziz. He's a ex-WWE NXT guy. And then his match is next. Ex-WWE NXT guy, Baba Thunder, or Double Kato, whatever you're going to call him, versus Yellow Kane this time. Not Pink Kane, because they got a cease and desist on Pink Kane somehow. I guess it's because it looked too close to the Red Kane, right? But, so now he's Yellow Kane. So, I guess WWE had a problem with Pink Kane. But this was a good match. It was a good match, actually. It was technically good. It was a squash match, but it was a good match. Of course, Kane tried to choke slam him. He did really good, Yellow Kane. Looking like Matt Britton over there with behalf of Matt. Looked like behalf of Matt underneath the mask, but whatever. But yeah, I guess they have a problem with it and WWE and stuff. But yeah, good match, squash. Baba Thunder wins. He beats Yellow Kane. Fucking cool. Willie Mack, Too Tough Tony have a promo. It was a pretty good one. Talking about how they're gonna team up and take on Richie Bitchy Boy and Jeeves next. That's the next match. It's Richie Bitchy Boy and Jeeves versus Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack. And that match was a good match. It was a good match. It was fucking good. Willie Mack, Too Tough Tony wins it. Of course, Too Tough Tony comes out there giving liquor to people. But, whatever. So Matt Cross goes into Violent J's locker or into his office or whatever, and he's talking about how if he can't get a match with Willie Mack, he's surrendering the belt. And then you see it, he surrenders the belt, but they still say he's the champ. So, excuse me. Because he can't get that match with Willie Mack, and it's wild. But, so Violent J's like, you know what? He ends up making it, he's going to make it a triple threat at Devil's Night. It's going to be Matt Cross, Mecha Wolf, and Willie Mack. So it's going to be a triple threat between those guys at Devil's Night, and I think that's just going to be a fascinating night, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to watch it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to. I think it's going to be Wednesday, and it's going to be live on Fight TV, I believe I said, or what is it? I don't know yet. So anyway, so the next thing, you know it, it's that time of the night. We don't get a spotlight. I don't think we got a Shaggy spotlight on this, of course, because these are just live episodes, but we get another Battle Royal. You guessed it, right? Another Battle Royal. We had August Matthews, we had Yellow Kane, we had Like Mike. The dude did Lifesaver Mike. He just keeps changing gimmicks. So we have this Like Mike, or whatever he fucking called himself. He's a basketball player looking dude. Simon Gotch, Luigi Primo, Mecha Wolf, Backseat Boys, whatever. Comes down, the last two guys comes down to being that Like Mike guy and Mecha Wolf, which is amazing talent. He's a lead singer of his own band, and he's amazing talent from Mexico. He's the son of Damien 666. So he's a legend's son. And so we had Mecha Wolf win that match, which, hey, I'll take it because I'm a big Mecha Wolf fan ever since before he changed his gimmick up a little bit. So, I mean, he changed his gimmick a little bit. But he still wears the mask and all that stuff. And I can't believe I'm still making good time. And I felt like I jabbed my gobs or talked way too fucking much in the beginning about stuff. But hey, it's still 15 minutes in right now. It's crazy as hell. Anyway, happy Halloween to everybody. You know, like we're getting closer and closer to Halloween. There's so many Halloween parties I've ended up going to, and last weekend was freaking hazy Halloween, I believe it was, and this week was, I think last week was hazy Halloween, and then this week was this party that we went to last night at someone's house, which was fucking amazing, dude. I just cannot tell y'all enough how fucking fun it was. I mean, even though there was some awkward moments, you know, because you're so fucking high, like standing in a fire, you feel like you're standing in an awkward way, and it's just you thinking you're standing awkwardly, but you know, you're just standing wherever. Joe had a fucking blast, man. He had a fucking blast. He looked like Nick Nemeth, but I digress. I went as the Green Fiend, so I went as my version of the Fiend, which is, you know, green instead of white, and I do the black. Design on the eyes, it's a little different than his too, because I don't want to be just exactly like him, but yeah, it's my paying my homage. Main event, since I've got other shit to talk about today. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that has been watching these shows and listening to me talk about JCW or anything that I'm talking about. We have a Memphis. I did talk about Memphis Wrestling Spooktacular. I've recorded it. It's going to be coming out at some point. And we've talked about other stuff like House of Glory. Go check that out if y'all want to. It was a Halloween episode. I'm trying to you know, talk about Halloween shows and shit. We have Congo Kong versus Matt Cross with the JCW Championship title on the line in the main event. And this match was what you think it is. It was good. You know, Congo Kong, you know, devastating. Matt Cross is just talented as all get out. And just an amazing match, I guess, for what it was. And you had Matt Cross defend his title. And that was, you know, JCW. And they're going live tonight as well. So yeah, bear with me, guys. There's gonna be a lot coming out because why would I put anything out super late? You know, if it happened yesterday, I kind of want to cover it and then had the review go out the next day at least. You know, so but this is gonna go out today, so it's gonna go out while Halloween Havoc. So today is freaking Sunday, as y'all are watching this. So it's Sunday. As I'm recording it, I'm still going to put it out today. Halloween Havoc review is going to go out Monday morning. So Monday night morning, looking for that. I'm trying to get Samhain. I'm trying to watch NWA as Samhain and talk about that as well. So we're trying to review NWA Samhain, Halloween Havoc coming up. This is out today, like y'all are seeing this. And then they do another JCW show today. Of course, that's probably going to go out tomorrow too. I'll probably wake up tomorrow and watch and review that once I get my kid on the bus. So yeah, be looking out for that too, because every live show, everything JCW Lunacy does, I'm going to be right there to review it and talk about it. I've been meaning to put like I need to do the thumbnails different, but anyway, that's been the format, guys, with Matt Jackson. And holla at your boy. And of course, there's more reviews to come. Like I said, NWA Samhain, NXT Halloween Havoc. The next JCW episode is coming out today. Yeah, and any other thing. But I might do Memphis. The Memphis Spectacular might not come out that soon. I might have that come out later. Because, I mean, I know it just happened, but I think it'll be fine if it just comes out later as well. But anyway, so y'all be looking out for that. It's definitely going to come out before November, of course. It's going to come out during October. But, like I said, that's been the show. Go to Exotic Vapes. Go friggin' 716 Wings. Like and subscribe here. Much love. The format is out like Elvis Presley. Whoop, whoop.